Hey everybody, today we're going to show you how to complete the side quest Pray for the Pack here in Dragon's Dogma 2, so let's jump into it. So to start this quest, we're going to head over to the checkpoint rest town on the far western side of the map, and once you make your way over here, you want to go to Morris's Apothecary, which is located right in the middle of the rest town. Now, if this is your first time over here, as you approach the Apothecary, we'll automatically cue some dialogue with Morris, who's going to talk to you about how his grandson has gone missing and he needs your help finding him. Speak with him for a little bit and accept his quest, and then we'll be able to move on to the next step. The next thing you're going to do is open up your map, and you should see a giant yellow circle on the northern side of the village. What we're going to do is make our way to that yellow circle and speak to some villagers. Now, there's going to be two that are going to be out here during the day, and there's going to be one that appears at night. So if you go out here in daytime, the first villager that you should see standing around the well is going to be Timothy. Timothy is going to be wearing a sun hat as well as a long sleeve blue shirt. You can speak with him, and once you finish the dialogue with Timothy, it will then pop up on your screen that you have spoken with Timothy. Once you finish speaking with him, there's going to be a girl that's right next to the well named Elsa, and she's going to be wearing a green dress. You want to speak to her as well, and once you do, once again, it will pop up on the screen letting you know that you've now spoken to her as well. Now, the third and final villager that we need to speak with doesn't spawn in until nighttime, so you'll need to go rest at the inn or sit down on one of the benches until it is nightfall. Once it's nightfall, we're going to be looking for an older lady named Jason. Now, she can be found by the well. Unfortunately, she wasn't there for me, and if she's not there for you, what you want to do is make your way up this street from the well like you're headed back to the apothecary. As you make your way up that street, you should find Dante standing at the end. If you go to the right from where Dante is standing and work your way up that path, you should find Jason standing on the hill. Speak with her, and once you finish her dialogue, your quest should be updated. Now, this is where things start to get a little bit tricky. You're going to open up your map, and you'll see a giant yellow circle off the pathway that you used to get to the village. You want to make your way to that yellow circle, and as you get out there, you will find a whole bunch of the glowing blue flowers. If you approach those flowers up by the ruins, you will spawn in a bunch of skeletons as well as a skeleton boss. Now, once they spawn in, that yellow circle will disappear. It is not necessary to kill this boss to progress with the quest. However, I highly recommend attempting it, as you do get yourself a pretty cool weapon as well as a black crystal for defeating him. Now, the next thing you want to do is head to the exact location that we're going to show you here on your map. You actually need to work your way pretty far to the east, and you can use the main path to get over here. But once you make your way to the east back towards where we came from, you'll eventually find this small little path that leads south down towards the cave. If you come to where we're standing right here, you guys will see where our marker is placed right next to the path there. There's going to be a giant waterfall. You can see that right here on your screen. The entrance, the first entrance, is going to be right here next to that waterfall. Go inside this entrance. Once you do, you're going to end up having a bunch of wolves that pop up. You're going to have to attack them. And once you finish attacking them, you're going to continue to follow the path. Now, if you continue to follow that path, eventually you will reach the Putrid Cave. Now, once you get out here, go inside the cave and go all the way to the back. It's a pretty small cave, and you will find the boy that has been missing in the back corner surrounded by wolves. All we need to do for this step of the quest is defeat all the wolves that are in the area. Once you take out all the wolves, you can go up towards Rodge, the little boy, and it will automatically cue some dialogue where he'll thank you for saving him and wonder how he ended up out here. After you're done with the dialogue, all you need to do now is go back to the village. The little boy is now going to be following you. He'll have a little yellow dot on your map, and you can just take him back to the village. Once you're back in the village, head over to Morris's Apothecary, and once the little boy eventually ends up in the yellow circle with you, you can then speak with Morris, and this will give you the final dialogue to the quest. You can finish up that dialogue with Morris, and once it's done, the quest will be complete. But this is how to complete Pray for the Pack here in Dragon's Dogma 2. Hopefully this video helps some of you guys out. I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you in the next one.